Let's take a break from perimenopause. I'm over it. What are two snacks that you can eat that just immediately takes you back to your childhood? For me, anytime I eat a large stick of peppermint and I crack and whole some fresh pecans and I eat those two together, oh my goodness, it takes me back to a time where I was 8 and 9 years old and I'm sitting on the front porch of my grandparents' house and they have this wooden house with this wooden front porch, and I can immediately see myself, my two sisters, my brother, and my cousins were all sitting in a line on the edge of that front porch, and I can still see our legs dangling from that porch, swinging back and forth while we're all laughing and having a ball. And I can even still picture my grandparents sitting behind me, rocking back and forth in their chair, and my mom on the other side of them, and my late father on the other side of them. And they are just laughing and having a ball. And I can still smell that sweet southern wind. I can still see that dirt road. I can even smell the fresh honeysuckles that weren't too far from her front porch because she had a honeysuckle bush. When I tell you, that was a special moment in time that I would give anything to be able to go back and experience it, because I thought you would have thought I was the richest person in the world, the richest human being in the world at that moment, sitting on that dirt road on the front porch of my grandparents' wooden house with that rusty tin roof, legs swinging off the edge of the porch, and just enjoying taking a bite out of that large peppermint stick, cracking and hulling pecans, throwing it in my mouth. You couldn't tell us nothing. We were in heaven, as they would say. The second thing I have to actually mention that automatically takes me back to my childhood is whenever we would actually crack open that fresh ice cold glass of Coca-Cola. You know, the ones that had that little tin top on it and you had to crack it open with your teeth. At least we did. We didn't use any special utensils. We just used our teeth. But we would just crack that open, and then whether we had either salted peanuts or honey roasted peanuts, it didn't matter. We prefer salted, but if we couldn't get the salted and there was honey roasted peanuts, guess what? It was going to go inside that bottle of ice cold Coke. And I can still see us sitting on that porch just turning it up. I can still see my sisters out there playing hopscotch in the front of my grandparents' yard. And another sweet memory that it takes me back to is whenever we would go visit my paternal grandmother, she had a wooden rocking chair in her room. And I can remember just sitting by her feet as she was rocking back and forth in her chair, turning up her Coke and peanuts. And I could always tell when she was into her Coke and peanuts, like when it was really hitting good.